How you doing, Chase?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing swell.
That looks like Bastila Shan on your screen there.
It is.
Bastila is a pretty great character from KOTOR, which we're playing again. This is week 3 of going through Knights of the Old Republic 1. So, question.
Okay.
You are still on Terrace. We'll kind of get to where you are, where you're going, and stuff like that. You what we're 5 hours in on this so far. I don't know what your save is looking like, but how are we feeling? How are we feeling now compared to how we were feeling before you started this playthrough?
I'm starting to enjoy the game. Like, I feel like for the most part, like my first couple playthroughs, like I got really stuck on like the first really early section of Terrace, and I kind of got, bored of the game. So it's like I feel like I'm starting to enjoy the game. I feel like the gameplay last stream really clicked with me. I feel like I'm now starting to understand the mechanics of it all and how the gameplay works. And again, I'm starting to enjoy it, and I'm starting to enjoy the strategic element of the combat.
Sweet. So the last thing we did here was we saved Bastila. We did our Need for Speed Underground drag racing to save Bastila. The only proper way to save a Jedi from imprisonment is to win a pod race. That's it. That's the only canon way to save Jedi. If Master Indara would have been fine if they would have just had a race beforehand. Like she would have been totally safe. But the last thing I think we had happen was you were approached by someone and they said you need to meet Canderous Ordo in the cantina. And I think we should do that, but I think the goal here today, quite simply, is get off Terrace. Get off this godforsaken
Let's
planet.
get out of here.
This proto Coruscant, the city of the woke.
The
Uh,
Walmart Coruscant.
Absolutely. So yeah, we definitely want Bastila, because Bastila's great. Bastila and Zalbar, what a duo.
You got to go with the good Wookiee Jedi pairing, even
The
though rest in
Jedi
peace for
and the
King
woke.
Kelnaka.
Hey, look, Kalnaka had it coming. Uh,
I'm here.
yeah. So, yeah, I think we just need to leave the apartment and get rolling to the cantina. Now, the cantina they're referencing, just to help you out, is definitely on the upper city
Okay.
cantina, the one where the wannabe Jabba was doing the arena combat.
What the hell's Force Aura? Burst?
So I think this is a good opportunity. I think you should pause the game, and if you go one tab over to the right, um, and hit your X button for powers. So Bastil is a Jedi,
Mhm.
as you can see with the lightsaber. She also can use the Force, as Jedi tend to do. Um, and she has some buffs and debuffs and other abilities. So kind of like how you have critical strike and some of the
Yeah.
ranged people have power shot. Jedi also have an extra set of abilities. Think of this in D&D. These are magic spells.
Okay.
So burst of speed will is actually really helpful for getting around because this does actually make your character run faster. So if you want to get really fast, you can just have Bastila be your lead and use burst of speed and run around faster. But also it increases how quickly you attack compared to your enemies.
Right.
And all of these can be upgraded, but a lot of like the valor and the mind trick and stuff like that, they're just buffs. Like, so if you know you're getting ready to have a really tough fight, you can use Bastila to buff the whole party. So you're not just injecting your one character at a time with like the stamina boosts and strength boosts and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
But yeah, let's leave these apartments.
Get the hell out of here. City South.
Yeah, we want to go through there. And then we could, I always forget if it's on this one, but I think the cantina's here. So you can
Yeah.
open your map to load it in.
I think we walked into it for like half a second, then ran back out.
I think it's
Is it wherever we found
I think
the
it's
arena?
straight ahead. Yeah. Well, no, not that straight ahead. Back straight ahead. Yeah. That should be the shop.
Yep, and then you just go over to the right here.
Could be way wrong. Nope, that's it.
Wow, look at that
Ooh.
memory kicking in, baby.
You know, there are speedruns for this game that are really impressive.
I'm assuming like it's just mostly like glitching the game, being like, how can I skip Terrace?
Kinda. It's a lot of like min-max building and stuff like that, and knowing how to set up certain fights.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in hiding now. But lately, Davik hasn't been...
I mean, I guess that's what happens after a Mandalorian
I don't
war.
like getting cheated. So I figure it's
Yeah,
better
well,
for me to
you'll
break
definitely,
this
if you,
and get off the
you'll definitely learn more about the Mandalorian War. You learn about it a lot in this one, but it also goes really in depth into KOTOR 2 with the stuff in the Mandalorian War.
I need someone I know can get the job done.
The war wasn't
That's
great,
where you come in.
as most wars typically are not good.
We should move on while
I ain't talking.
You know, as someone who's never been in war, I've read some
I
books.
saw you in that swoop race and started thinking.
Doesn't seem awesome.
"Someone crazy enough to race
And the Mandalorian War especially, not awesome.
Right.
I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated.
Ooh,
by
a
the
little
Sith
stealthy
Lord's automated
mission.
defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the... Good luck. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be
Ah, yes, the benefits of having a Jedi in your party. They can just immediately be like,
You come and find
yeah, they're
me
telling the
when you
truth.
get those launch codes, and I'll make
Yeah,
sure we both-
Bastila's great. Bastila is a really good character. Like, the way she's written, the backstory she does have, really, really interesting. The way her story unfolds in relation to you,
What can I
also
do?
very interesting.
Okay, time to go get them codes, baby.
You now are on your way to meet the greatest character in all of Star Wars.
But I
Like,
thought the greatest character in all of Star Wars died in the first 15 minutes of KOTOR.
well, the greatest character that is. I can't say that without spoiling anything. It's not a spoiler for Knights of the Old Republic, but it is a spoiler for something. You need to go to the droid shop, which I believe is like to the right, and then. To
Oh,
the right.
okay, got it.
Bastila.
Yeah.
I would like to know what happened to Karth Sontaris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
You know, just going through a typical name amnesia shit.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But you also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Tara Swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability, although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily from the Force. The Force is in all of us. though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider force sensitive. Perhaps if you weren't, well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is,
I just love the dark side options. Like, be glad I'm force sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you. Like shit like that.
Oh, they're great. They're great. At some point, we should play Mass Effect because
for now, let's just
the bad guy options in Mass
renegade
Effect are so funny.
the skills of our companions, we
I
can
mean,
find a way all
If I wasn't a Star Wars fan and as dedicated I am to like getting the good ending, I would be
You
such a
want-
dick.
Yeah. You wanted? I would turn around
Yeah.
and then go right. I think it's on that. If you go down.
I thought you
and
walked
to
past the
right.
droid shop to get into the cantina.
No, that's the regular shop. This is the droid shop.
Okay.
Let
Oh
me
wait,
find
yeah,
out.
we came in here for like 30 seconds, talked to the owner, and ran away.
Yeah, so it should be to the right, because that should be the lower apartments or upper north. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I think it's behind that.
Oh, I mean, I'll just run back. It's easy. Also, welcome in Revan Merritt. Funny having a guy named Revan watching a KOTOR stream.
Is that your real name? Your name to be Revan? That'd be cool if it was. But I'm doubtful. Because this could be the hospital, and it could be.
Damn.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too
Kill
ugly
the
to be
children.
Upper City.
Yeah,
Kill them
go back to
all.
Where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Just reminds me of that TikTok. Like, I want to be a good person, but the parasites.
What do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah,
Racism.
He isn't even supposed to be in the Upper City.
There is. Oh, that's sick that your name is that. You're
I
lucky.
don't want to listen to this alien love.
I wish my parents would have had me born in 2003 so they could name me Revan. Only 15 years late.
You legally changed your name to Revan, like the guy that legally changed his name to PS2.
What a king. What a good name. PS2. I don't know. Mitra Surik, I think, is a better name. No offense to you having a name Revan, but if I were to change my name, Mitra Surik, I think is a cooler name. Revan, I don't know if you've read the book about you. There's a really cringy part where Canderous is like, "Oh, we'll just call you Avner. It's just a rearranging of Revan, and no one will know that you're Revan." It's like, oh, this is, and what's funny, it's like everyone kind of figures it out right away. But hilarious moment in that book. I would check the map because I might have been wrong.
Yep, let's just when in doubt. Map
Uh,
note to the
droid
Sith
type-
base.
Up and then to the left, Droids by Janice.
Sorry, I literally just trying to. There we go. Okay, so it's on this path. Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna walk near a Sith trooper with my lightsaber out. Definitely not suspicious at all in the slightest.
Okay. Let's get a little bit of lore here with KOTOR. It is a little silly because the Sith are definitely on the lookout for a Jedi on Terrace, but it's not like Jedi are uncommon in the Old Republic. So, and the Sith aren't like just because he's a Sith trooper doesn't mean he's like a Darth something. He's just a guy. So it's one of those things of like, yeah, he's just a guy, and he sees someone with lightsabers. Like, oh, it's a Jedi. He's like, should I call it in? Yeah, it's probably just another Jedi.
Well, especially after Basil just got broken out, and you took all this effort to make sure she doesn't get out.
Look. You know, we could talk about continuity errors here, but
Continuity error.
look, KOTOR's perfect. Don't worry about it.
2,000 credits? You think I'm made of money?
Ooh, what's the choice?
Yeah, that dark side is really tempting, but I'm gonna be a good person.
I don't know if you have a choice here. This is what I think KOTOR did really, really well.
Fuck.
So you definitely need T3. My suggestion, you can do this how you want. Bastila and T3 is the best way to do this. T3, oh, dark side. Oh, you had no choice.
Oh, that hurts. I'm sorry.
Look
I
at
had
that.
to do it.
But this is the thing, is like you don't have a choice, and so like these little moral quandaries come up of like, do you go and find money? Do you go and do all that stuff, or
Pain,
do
such
you
pain.
or do you do the dark side option? Like, and this is what I think is cool about the game, is the light side path is the harder path. And so yes, if you want to do it light side, you would have to go earn the money. You would have to save up and do jobs around Terrace to do that without doing dark side. But that requires time and effort. It's harder. So I do think that there are moments in both this game and KOTOR 2 where you're like, I think KOTOR 2 does a better job because a lot of the choices are a little bit more ambiguous.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you'll be like, oh, that was actually the dark side option. It seemed right, but it wasn't. So I think it does really cool stuff with that. But now you do have the greatest character next to Traskolgo, but like
He did the money option. So wait, there was a way I can get the droid without having to do that shit?
unless you have the money, you can pay for it.
Do people like grind money on like Terrace just to
Yeah, if
avoid
you
that
do
choice?
this, well, no, if you do the side quests and stuff like that, like if you do the arena, you do the you can do some stuff for oh, what's his face? Gadenthek. You can do stuff for him after the fact. You can help people out inside of the apartments and stuff like that. Like there is definitely side quests. Like you can spend a lot of time on Terrace. It is an expansive city with a lot of stuff to do, which is really impressive for when the game came out. Ren said he did the money option. Yeah, if you have time to spend on Terrace, like it's 2,000 credits isn't a ton. It's a lot.
How much credits do I even have? How do you even check?
It's in the inventory. You have 395 credits.
Oof.
You could do it. It's just a lot of work.
And
All right.
you know, I'll just redeem myself, like every typical Darksider.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll figure it out. All right. Now we need our little buddy. I would also level up T3 if you haven't.
Oh yeah, of course. Break in that door, baby.
Look at that. Look at that little buddy.
What?
I love T3. When it was, I think it was in London when they had the droid builders like walk through. Someone had a really good like 1-to-1 T3, and I was like, that is the coolest thing.
Oh. Fuck.
She got it down.
Mana tota hakuchi krala bolaji chok shontang shun kipa unapanka muliri kun kili bona nakachu kicha badwang wanga kum kiba bu mulera kak.
Was that the light switch choice option?
You're going down a dark path.
Hey, how is it a dark
I think-
option? I basically said, hey, I won't hurt you if you just leave. Isn't that a light side?
It goes down a dark path, but now This is the second to last section. So here's something to know. You just selected the computer with Bastila. Who you have selected will like determine how many computer spikes are needed to do some certain actions. So, for example, T3 is going to have a really high computer use because if you see Bastila's computer use is 0. So
Just trying to figure out how to get out of this menu.
return to camera root menu and then all the way at the bottom. And log out.
I'll switch over to.
Well, I was saying you're out of.
Oh, max
you're
spikes.
out of- yeah, but you kind of see like Bastila has a 0 computer use, T3 has 16.
Yeah.
So when doing computer stuff, T3 as a whole makes it better.
Bam. Damn, Basil's a tank.
Well, Bastila has a lightsaber and is a Jedi. She's a Jedi Knight at this point. I don't think she's a master.
Damn, it's like, how do I even access the second one? I want both, damn it.
I don't think there's anything in the second one. I don't think it's deleteable.
Forget sneaking around. Just run around with a lightsaber. That's all of the problems, right?
You can.
What?
Ooh.
I was trying to disarm it with the droid, I was trying to think with portals, but it didn't work.
I think this isn't really well explained. Repair kits are what fixes the droids on the battlefield and stuff like that, and you can make a patrol. But they're also what heals your droid companions. So there is like a.
Okay.
If you repair a bunch of stuff, you may lose the ability to heal your droids because obviously med packs don't work on them.
That makes sense.
So if you stack that, it doesn't that's not a stackable attack.
Why does it all be
Yeah, you're
stacked
right.
like this?
She's a Padawan still.
Oh, she's a
Yeah.
Padawan.
Yeah, I forgot because that will change shortly. Spoilers. Sorry.
Oh my god, I got the nearly 21-year-old game. Spoils.
Okay. Wait. Stop. Stop just pressing stuff. There's consequences to your action. Talk to the guy.
I love how you're just like, stop pressing buttons, damn it.
Enjoy it. Just take your time. Chill. It's fine.
Oh, that's why you're telling me to stop pressing buttons so I get that interaction so I don't kill him immediately.
Yeah.
Cool. I think it's that one. Yeah, that's this one.
You also may want to save.
Good idea. You know, I wish we were on Twitch so I can have points. I'd be like, save the game, you dickhead. Because I kind of need that. Sorry, I have that early 2000s brain rot of auto-saving. So weird. It's like, this is the one closest to his cell, right? So it's like, open. Nope.
No. See, do you not see the puzzle here?
So I have to flip all these to green, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
There we go.
But,
How is that a dark
Oh.
side point?
sorry, not green, red. Green turns it on. You need to go red. Sorry, my bad.
How is that a dark side ability?
Subscave, you killed him. You could reload and turn them all to red. I've done that before. I'm like, yeah, turn it green.
I'm just gonna reload that. You guys didn't see jack shit.
Sure we did. That's my save state for it.
Look, I've become a Boulder Skate player where it's like, I hate my choice. I'm just gonna reload that. So,
Exactly. That's how these games are meant to be played.
okay, everything needs to be red.
Everything needs to be red.
There we go.
Perfect.
Wow, I'm a good person. What a
You did it.
concept. Wowzers. I played the video game right. Woos.
Did you? Did you? You were about to just start pressing buttons and kill him.
Pep, you didn't see it.
Hot in 4K. Look at
Yay, I'm back on the light, baby.
that made up for the dark side points you got earlier.
See, stealing a droid and then freeing a prisoner. Same shit.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Hello. Grenade, bitch. Very Jedi.
Well, that went well.
Oh, wait. L3 could, or L3, the droid could stick out grenades.
Yeah, got little grenades in his little grenade shooter. T3's incredible.
Hey, Jake, stop tanking stupid attacks, you idiot. There's a Jedi.
He's just trying to do his part.
By just standing there with the sword, like,
Yes?
Yeah, he's doing his part.
gonna let.
He's still got no computer spikes.
I thought I did.
Nope.
What can I do?
Not even worried about you. You know what? YOLO! This never goes terribly.
You do you. Well, he's kicking. All right. Way to go, Jake. Proud of you, Jake.
Jake Dagan, the greatest Star Wars character ever made.
No. T3. T3.
Oh, no, T3 went down.
T3 has some of the best weapons.
There we go. We'll just repair T3. It's no issue at all.
Yes?
Yes?
See? T3's fine.
I love T3.
Sure.
Genuinely, like T3 is great. I've done multiple playthroughs of KOTOR where like T3, once you get T3, he never leaves the party.
So T3 is always in your party no matter what?
He doesn't have to be. If you like want to get everyone's story, like T3 doesn't. T3 kind of has a story, but it's not like the most important thing. There is always more opportunities for characters to have story unfold. T3 does kind of take up that slot. But I like T3. T3 is just adorable. Should save the game.
Probably a good idea, you know. Probably would help if I saved the game. Whoa! Jake, you fucking idiot! I was about to. Oh my god.
You know, these things happen.
Great, you just doomed us all. Basso's our tank.
Still be fine.
That's why I came in.
That. Look at that. Look at that.
What?
Look at all that stuff. You got all these gadgets now. You could probably throw those flamethrowers and stuff on T3 if you wanted to.
Wait, T3 can hold a flamethrower?
Yeah.
I can make him like Chopper?
Look, Chopper's a great droid. T3 is best boy. He may not have the ability to yet.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, so this is the way I came in originally, so let's backtrack this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Straight ahead.
Yeah, get some!
What a great droid. Okay, do you know who HK-47 is? Or are you
Hunter
aware
Killer
of it?
47? I only know that because of Cal's D&D character they did on Dyad.
So I personally love T3 because he's adorable and he's just so useful. HK-47, I do think set like a standard for like droid personalities. Like you wouldn't have K2 if we didn't have HK. There's like a lot of inspiration in K2 from HK. Or at least it feels that way. HK is great. HK is hilarious. T3 literally does just go beep boop, beep boop, pop, boop,
Yeah.
beep. And that's just what it says on the text. HK can talk.
Okay.
And HK is hilarious.
You don't kick my droid, you bitch.
Yes?
You know what I think is like hilarious?
Yeah.
Like just like just watching you play the game, and it's like I love the combat of this game. I love that it's tactical and strategic, but like lightsabers clearly don't work like that, and I do think it's hilarious that like people when Fallen Order was coming out, and people like, this isn't how lightsabers work. And I was like, hell, didn't play KOTOR, I guess. Didn't play any of the other like.
What lightsabers don't mean to kill someone? It's hot, bad game.
Like the one thing about like Jedi Academy. Have you played Jedi Academy or Jedi Outcast?
No, I own both of them.
For like your base little bad guys, like your minions and stuff like that, they do die in one hit from a lightsaber. When you get to like the Dark Jedi and stuff like that, it is more of a drawn out fight. But I do think it's like it is cool, and like I do think like a Dynasty Warrior style game. What's up? Fuck him up. Now you're locked in. Should have saved.
I did though.
Should have healed. You should use Stun Droid on that thing.
Probably a good idea.
You should heal. You out of medkits there, champ?
Yep, I am. So YOLO!
Good luck. I think he is gonna be immune. You may want to switch to lightsaber attacks for him for now. Get that shield down.
I think I'm fucked.
If you, yeah. So, all right. When was your last save?
Right there before I even got in the room.
All right. So yeah, let's prepare for this fight.
What, you don't like just like blindly running into a room hoping for the best?
You can. Does Bastila have any level ups right now? I don't think she does.
No, she does not.
No.
No, not does anybody.
All right. Well, we can scour a little bit for some healing items and stuff like that. You can also go back to. You can fast travel to the
Apartment.
To the apartment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Forget how you do that.
It's in the map.
Return to hideout.
And return to hideout.
This function's unavailable.
Oh yeah, this is like technically like a dungeon. So you could leave. You could go to the shop that's there, but I don't think you need to. I think you can make this work. You know what is nice about KOTOR 2 is the empty like chests will say empty next to them once they're empty. Not that helps you now.
Yeah.
There you go. There's some remains.
Wow, that doesn't give me jack and shit.
Well, no, those are upgrades for T3.
Oh.
There you go. That works. Are you on solo mode?
I am not. Okay, do you know people that play the game on solo mode for the most part?
I don't know.
It's like this whole game is like built on parties. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. There's if you do like a stealth build, you'll use solo mode a lot. If you really care about disarming stuff and stuff like that, like going solo with T3 so people won't like aggro on enemies can be helpful. But again, not needed.
I don't need a fucking data pad. I need some.
Yeah, you do. That's where the lore is.
I need some stim packs.
Yeah, you could save. You could go out and there is a medical facility, I believe, in this area that could heal you. Like outside, back on like the city of Terrace.
That's probably what we'll do.
I'm here.
Look,
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And then you could buy some. You could buy some med packs. And prep yourself. I can't remember if the hospital's in this part of the upper city or the other part, but we'll find out. Because that should be the elevator that goes to the lower city. It
Yep.
is.
No, just run around with a lightsaber. Nothing will go wrong.
Is that no? Go in there. Is that the droid area? Is that the hospital?
Droid.
That's the droid. Okay.
Sorry, I just like swinging around the lightsaber because it just sounds like womp womp.
Oh, it's great. It's so satisfying.
You're just the people the constant womp womp. Nothing will go wrong.
I always walk around with my lightsaber ignited, no matter what.
You know, Drug Man definitely will have the answers to my problems.
Maybe he will. You never know. Yeah, see if you can go to the upper, not the other apartments. That might be, yeah, Upper City South. There you go. You're good. When it's bright blue, you can go through.
You must gather your party.
Michael Bridges, impressive. Yeah, KOTOR. This is Harris' first time playing KOTOR. I've gone through it too many times, but we are at this. We're doing the Sith base. We ran out of health and we ran out of med packs, so we are trying to recuperate. To the right, I think, is the hospital.
Let's see.
And there's another apartments, and maybe to the left. Or behind you, yeah. I can't remember.
That's just
You could
standard
buy
shop.
you could buy them from her. There's no reason you couldn't. No, don't waste all your or waste all your credits. That's
I don't
cool
waste
too.
all of them. I save 20 credits.
Yeah, that's not gonna buy you much, but okay. Because I was saying, because now you're gonna start wasting your med packs when you could go to the hideout and heal for free. But wait, before you do that, on the map, there should be like a medical facility or the clinic. Yeah, so keep going straight and then at the go straight and then to the right. They may be able to heal you. Can't remember. There's also a storyline in here. It's not needed.
Cool. Let me just enter the batch tank.
I see from your appearance that you are an off. Do you require healing or medical supplies? It will just take me a moment while I...
Wowzers. The party's been
Now
healed.
you're good. Like I said, there is a whole storyline in that clinic, but we don't have to go through that. Maybe on the second playthrough.
I could become a
You-
doctor, baby.
Nope. It is not that. You know, if we were playing Galaxies, could become a doctor, but
Did someone like ever complain about this game? Like, oh, this game sucks. It's not Star Wars Galaxies.
no, I don't think that there were people that did complain about the game early on. I think a lot of people were expecting more action-focused combat. That was about it. I think the most of the complaints did actually revolve around Terrace. Taking way too, you don't need to go to the
I know, so I ran the other way.
yeah, it was very much the I think the pace of the beginning of the game. People complained about a particular planet that is my favorite planet, but a lot of other people's favorite planet. It's just not a very combat-heavy planet. Those were the main complaints about the game. The game was visually impressive when it came out. Like, it was like these reflective floors, and the armor was reflective. I think it's just to the left. Yeah. Those were like the main complaints.
I mean, this was an Xbox exclusive from what I've been told.
This was Xbox exclusive, yeah.
And Xbox was the most powerful of the three consoles at the time.
Yes, it was. It's funny because the GameCube ended up having some of the better looking games of the time.
Back
stuff
when
like
Nintendo cared about graphics.
No, even then they just utilized their console better. It's not there. It'll be the up and I think to the left. So like if you look at like Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil Zero, like on the Xbox or on the GameCube, like they're visually striking games. Like Resident Evil 4 is a visually striking game. So, like even today, like yes, it looks dated, but like the Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil 4 are incredibly good looking games. Stuff like Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2, also like very visually striking games. Halo looked really good. This looked really good. Fable looked really good. There just weren't a lot of like Halo 2 probably I think would skirt ahead everyone else as far as like visual fidelity. Like Halo 2 is such a good looking game, especially for 2004 or 5 when it came out. I think overall when you look at some of like if you look at like the third party games that were like, you know, your football games, your sports games, your like action games like Medal of Honor, yes, they typically did look better on the Xbox. Like the GTA 3 Vice City and San Andreas ports of the Xbox looked better, loaded faster. They were the better versions of the game. It's just that Xbox was always kind of struggling as a console. You are at your limit for this. Is one thing I don't like about the Switch version is the limits on save space. So yeah, you can start overwriting some of the early saves. You're good.
Oh no, scary droid! Oh god! Oh no!
Here we go. Oh, you know, I should have told you to upgrade T3, but we'll give it a shot. We can always try it again later. Use T3. He should have some disruptor beams, I believe, on him, and then he has shields. See, not that one. See if you can select a different one. Yeah, shield disruptor. There you go. That's what we want. Hit him with that a couple times.
Just keep spamming it, you know.
And then see if you could put some like shields on your other characters. Which would be in the, I think it should be the rightmost. Or maybe
down.
There you go. There you go.
That was easy.
There you go. We'll be there. I would save again.
I was already on it.
But yeah, like that generation of consoles, like things were starting to look really good. Like if you look at Killzone, like on the PS2, gorgeous game. But I do think the GameCube utilized graphics the best out of all three consoles. Like the Xbox had the horsepower, sure.
Yeah. What do I do security spike?
You may need to unlock it from a terminal.
Got it.
Where that terminal is, I don't remember. But yeah, like this game was visually impressive. Like the effects that it had, the like especially like the facial animations and stuff like that. Like it's a very visually impressive game.
Fast as fuck, boy.
The it is either the room you're walking into, the security terminal.
Don't have any spikes, so that's gonna be great.
So try the reception desk where you first came in.
That was my second train of thought. Running around at the speed of sound.
Grab T. You keep grabbing Basla. I would grab T3 because sometimes he doesn't need a computer spike. He may need one for this. Yeah. There's definitely a way to do this without a computer spike.
Just figure out the way and the how. Great, 26 credits ain't gonna do shit.
Oh, you did burst out. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, there should be a terminal that doesn't need a computer spike where there is a switch that opens the elevator.
Not here because I already checked all these chests. Gotta keep running, baby. All the sprints. That's the way I came in. That's the reception desk. Great. I already checked that chest, I think.
Do you have go to your, you haven't picked up like a key card or anything like that.
I picked
have
up a
you?
data pad. That was it.
No, it shouldn't be a data pad. Go to your not your equipment, but your inventory.
Okay.
Hit X and show new items. Okay, so you don't have there should be like a key card or something that you'll get. I would definitely check. You see how you have like the garage head key card?
Yeah.
And then there's a pass card. I think there's one for the elevator in this one.
Okay.
So, and obviously it'll be here. So I would definitely check like if there's any corpses or any other foot lockers and stuff like that to see if it's
That makes sense.
shoots lightning out if you overload it. Check back in that room you just passed, just to be safe.
That would make sense for the game.
Hey!
Look at that. Checking the room closest does work.
The question is, does that open it? Yup. And I would save right here.
Spam that A button real quick. Ugh. Let's fucking go, baby. All right. Let's elevator back. Center door. Oh, hello.
Dares to break my meditation. You will pay.
How
for
you doing?
interrupting Wait. I sense the force is strong with you. Very strong.
I'm assuming they're gonna do
Would have thought
switcheroo. They're gonna be like, oh, the force is strong with you. Oh, you're about Basil? No, I'm talking about you, Jake Dagan.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself here.
Throne of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting
More like
is
the
a stroke of
bitch
luck for
side.
me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Huh. You know, you should probably do it without a weapon, my guy. Whoa! Wait, she's stunned?
She's stunned. He's got the force.
Is there a way I can get out of this? There, I'm out of it. Okay.
Don't ever underestimate T3. He's got some tricks up his sleeve. Don't ever forget about T3. Use the stun, right? Yep. So a droid shield disruptor is not going to work on a person. Well, there goes Jake. See ya.
Jake's a kind of the bitch of the party anyway.
Hey. So this is where like shields, and I think we could, if you die in this fight, we can kind of set you up. But you might be able to turn it around. And you are using flurry, which that does have a lower chance to hit. So sometimes, yeah, using regular attacks, even though it doesn't hit as hard. Almost.
No!
Okay, all right. See, this is a learning opportunity. This is good. This is great.
Ah, it
Okay.
sucked.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go back to our last save. Let's equip people with some stuff. Let's make sure everyone's good.
Damn, but that takes effort though. Why don't I can just bun rush?
Look, it's not press X to win game. Sorry. So let's open our inventory or our equipment screen.
Yes?
All right. Go to the equipment screen, the first tab.
Yep, there you go.
All right. So what is Jake's armor? So let's give him. He's got 2 energy shields, which is good. Can you go up? What weapon is he using?
He doesn't just use a standard short sword.
All right, let's upgrade that. Let's use prototype vibroblade.
Is that better for just a standard vibroblade?
Well, let's see. That has a 1 to 10 damage rating. What does short sword have? 1 to 6. I think prototype better. And prototype could be upgraded. I wouldn't worry about it now. So we could also put Frederick's gloves on there. There we go.
Make him look like a fucking idiot.
Do that. He will look like an idiot, but he'll be stronger. Let's go to Bastila, or go back to Jake's equipment. He's wearing clothing. He's not wearing. Oh no, he's wearing armor. Heavy combat. He can't wear military. So we're good. Let's go to Bastila. She should have shields. There you go. Yeah, put the oral on there. Well, you're flying through this, not reading what stuff is doing.
Look, damage resistance. Isn't that nice?
Well,
Isn't
what
that
does
good?
cardio regulator do?
That doesn't
Okay,
make
so
much of a
Fortitude might help Jake. What does Jake have on his belt? Stealth field. Are you using stealth fields?
No.
I don't think so. So put the cardio regulator on. There we go. Let's think about this. Let's say okay. And now we got stuff for T3. What do we got? Do we have anything else we can put on? We got the same plating.
Flamethrower. Aww.
And equip it. Well, what about the top ones? Do you have anything you can upgrade on his optical slot or his implants? Look at that! Look at that computer probe. Look at that. Okay, what guns is he using?
Just a standard blaster.
Oh, it sounds like you have better options for blasters. Let's put a heavy blaster on there. What's the other blaster he's got? Disruptor. I don't think that's going to help in the fight you have coming up. But also keep in mind, you have, when you're fighting droids, Ion does more damage. So we can switch these out. I think we're good. I think we can save. I think we can try it again.
Time to whip back into this fight, baby. Hope it goes well. Probably won't. Let's be real.
You don't know with that attitude.
Yes?
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you because my master said so.
Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But you're
Wow, even the characters don't like Terrace. What do you think of that, Chase?
Look.
Spoken like a true drone of the
Terrace is all right.
We Sith, however, have learned to. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once.
Look, you can't let him get his lightsaber this time. All right. Whoa. Let's think about this. Instead of attacking first, why don't we put shields on? Why don't we get our buffs going? Yeah. Let's make sure Bastila has a shield. Make sure she has her buffs. Well, so you've got two characters stunned, and you're not working with the character that you have that's not stunned. There we go. Let's see if we can maybe get some stuff with him. And keep in mind, he's got the plating. He can use that as a shield as well.
Wow, what a concept.
It's like you prepared for the fight. The fight went well. I wouldn't worry about healing right now. It's kind of wasting some.
I only wasted 2.
Harris launch codes, adrenal amplifier. Look at all
Wow, it's almost like I can leave the dungeon. Wow. 500 credits? Holy shit.
Look at that! Look at that!
Same with that shit. Oh my god, he did the override save data.
You gotta save. Gotta save.
Damn Nintendo Switch and it's 32 gigabytes of storage.
All right. We got more goodies.
Light battle armor.
All right. I think you can leave the dungeon. I'm gonna leave the Sith base.
What can I do?
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get off this fucking planet.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. One more section. One more section.
I just want to.
I promise you. I promise
I just
you.
want to get off this damn planet.
Terrace is pretty though. I like Terrace.
Terrace is pretty, but it has not a lot of things to do.
Terrace has a ton of things to do. Terrace probably has the most things to do of all the planets in KOTOR. I think.
Sure about that?
Yeah, no, it does. Like, it has the bounty hunter arc, it has the arena arc, it has the hospital, it has the Rakghoul infestation that you can take care of. Like, you have skipped a ton, and I get it. Like, it's all in the interest of time, right? You've skipped a ton of stuff on Terrace. Appreciate you stopping in, Revan. You need to get Rakghoul Plague before you leave. You don't need to get the Rakghoul Plague before you leave. We don't need to do that. But what we can do... Oh, we are readjusting. Skirt, skirt.
Skirt, skirt, indeed.
But yeah, like I get why people think that Terrace is a slog.
Because it is.
You know, you're not wrong. It's not well paced, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff to do on Terrace. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Harris is so done with Terrace. He can seek down out his chair out of you. That is
Look,
canon.
the next section you have to do is probably the shortest little Terrace section, like the last little bit. It's not like you go in and talk to someone and it's done. You have things to do, but it's pretty quick, and then you'll be done with Terrace.
It's like a thief or a criminal getting like one last heist. You just one more job. That's all it takes.
Okay.
One more
Okay,
job.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing is, after Terrace, the game wildly opens up, and the game becomes more interesting because a lot of the characters will start to open up. A lot of the options start to open up. You'll get more variety in how your character plays. So while if the game wasn't structured the way it was, right? Mm-hmm. And here's my hot take. I know they won't do it. But in the same way that Final Fantasy Remake solely takes place in Midgar, and that's just the first part of Final Fantasy VII, like Terrace and Midgar are like mirror images of themselves as far as like how gameplay is structured. There is definitely a way to make an entire like episode 1 of the KOTOR remake just Terrace. It wouldn't
People
go
would
over
be so mad.
It wouldn't go over super well because of the gameplay that opens up after Terrace, but the lore and storytelling and the variety of things in Terrace is so rich. You could do it. You could take all of the things in Terrace and expand upon it. Like the gangs alone, the Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks have so much storytelling potential that you could literally make an entire game out of just Terrace. It wouldn't go over well, like I said. I have a feeling that in the remake they will shorten Terrace. Mm-hmm. Because there's something that people want to get to right away. Like, nothing you can do about it. But I get where you're coming from. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Even though you're probably saying I'm wrong.
No, because you shared the sentiment of a lot of people, and I do think that Terrace is the barrier of why people have trouble getting through KOTOR today. Because it's a slow start. It's a really slow start.
Okay, I love the 4-speed. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, how do I turn this off?
You can't until it wears off.
I wish she's just fast as fuck forever.
No, it'll wear off.
Where's my guy?
You may need to go back to the apartment. It should be in your yeah, if you leave the canteen, it'll let you just fast travel there.
Fast as fuck.
Or I think it's like right across. I might be wrong. But yeah, like, look, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you that like you don't know the planets you'll go to. But like the planets you go to are also incredibly interesting. And while Proto Coruscant is cool, like the forests, the biomes and stuff you'll see in the rest of the game are really cool.
Right.
Forget how to get to Mercanderous is check your journal.
Yeah, best forever group in my party for now until I get something better.
Go down. Escaping Terrace is what you want. Lower City Cantina. So he's gone to the other cantina where you met Mission and Zelda for the first time.
Of course. He can't just stay in one place and make the game easier. No.
Hell no. Hell no.
He wants me to do all the work for him.
Hell yeah.
Well, he just enjoys a drink. That sly bastard.
Oh.
Oh, the Sith will get on me. Oh. I'm so scared. Why you just do your job?
Yeah. You know it at this point. But yeah, like in the remake, there's so many things I would want to see. Like I truly do want that Final Fantasy VII remake treatment. I do think this game would wildly benefit from an action RPG style. Like I get that it's D&D, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that there is an appeal to that, but like, you haven't played Remake, have you?
No, I own it on PS5 and I haven't played it.
You should play it because the gameplay in Final Fantasy VII Remake is not only is it like, did they change it from how it was with the turn-based? They could have just done any generic hack and slash. Wow, you pressed X and you hit the enemy. Like, yes, they could have done that. They didn't. The way they did it is so good. It's wild that I think that Final Fantasy VII Remake as an RPG has a better action mechanic than lots of action games out there. And to be fair, the people at Square Enix are incredibly talented and have been making lots of games like this for a number of years. And you should have the Sith papers. Yeah, like it's I guess it's hard to describe like how good the combat feels in Final Fantasy VII, and if they just like replicated that really, really well.
Yeah.
It fits perfectly, especially because you have that range option with characters, and the way that Barrett works in Final Fantasy VII Remake is really fun. And how they change, like every character is different. Like Cloud has the big sword, Barrett has the huge gun, Aerith is the staff healer, and then Tifa is like the punching brawler person. And each character plays differently when you select them, and I think they could do that with KOTOR Remake. Will they?
I think they should, honestly. An action RPG could fit Star Wars more.
Michael says got the light side ending in KOTOR. Light side ending is my favorite ending. I think the dark side ending is cool, but the light side is like, it is Drew Karpyshyn's canon endings. So it's good. I like it. I like the way. I like how. I can't spoil things. Not the big spoiler. We know the big spoiler, but there's other characters that are involved with that spoiler, and characters change, and things happen to different characters. And the light side has a much more interesting path.
Right.
The dark side. I don't even want to say the ending. The dark side final chapter is very interesting. Like it really tests allegiances between characters.
Right.
And I think that's really, really cool. But clearly we're going light side.
Yeah, I'm a Jedi scum.
Yeah, and look, say what you will. I think Mass Effect is really good. I'm not crazily upset by the ending of Mass Effect 3. And I do think the way that Mass Effect handled its bad guy stuff was way less impactful than some of the other BioWare games like KOTOR. Like KOTOR 2 had issues where that game was rushed and the ending wasn't able to be properly implemented.
Huh?
You gotta have Canderous, baby. Yeah, that's the right choice. That's the right choice.
What the fuck
Uh-oh.
is this?
Uh-oh.
This isn't ominous and spooky. A ship went through space. Ooh.
You summoned me, Lord Malik.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
Say what now?
The entire planet, Lord Malik. But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same
What the
mistake.
fuck?
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Hmm?
Yes, Lord Malik.
The fuck?
Seems like things just got a little interesting here on Taris.
Yeah. Interesting is I need to get the fuck off this planet like right now.
I think getting off of Taris right now is a pretty good idea.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself.
Oh, they just teleport me straight to him. Thank God.
Yeah, this is the last section of Taris. I'm not like genuinely, it is the last section. Like this is
But you aren't top dog.
you know, you make it through Davik's estate alive. You will leave Taris.
Woo.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Ooh.
You know, Canderous was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the Come with me. I will
Gotta
give
just
you
play coy, you know.
operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed.
Look.
Ah, there she is. The Ebonhawk. My
Ah,
pride.
yes, the Evan Hawk.
Ship in
Oh,
the
it's such a
rim.
good ship. I'm gonna fucking steal that shit.
Security system I've had installed to
The Ebonhawk is definitely top 5 spaceships for me in Star Wars. It is so cool.
Time to commit some casual Grand Theft Auto, you know.
She isn't fast enough to avoid the laser cannons of the orbit.
I
am, of course, working on acquiring.
I have a hard time because like I think the 3 big like you know homey spaceships would be the Millennium Falcon, obviously, the Ghost, and then the Ebonhawk. And like there's just something about the Ebonhawk that I just like. I have so much nostalgia just like walking around it in this game when I was younger. So I'm like, I fucking love the Ebonhawk. Like it is a genuinely cool ship. So much shit happens in the Ebonhawk.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days.
Ah, I know. In the next few days as a guest, it's not like I'm gonna break out of here almost immediately. What? No.
Don't do that. Davik's so nice.
Davik is such a great person. You know, I'm just definitely gonna stay here.
Why wouldn't you?
It's not like the planet's gonna blow up or anything.
Make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow.
I mean, it's not like they have a Death Star, so what else? What could they do? What could they possibly do?
Okay, we're inside.
They had a capital
Now
ship.
All we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security.
Yeah, but you
system,
could take, like-
and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No
I know,
sense
like,
waiting around here, though.
there
The
is
sooner we
some
get off
Sith
Taurus, the
type
better.
force ability where they can just drain the planet. So I had that spoiled.
Does Malik have? Does Malik have that ability? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but you don't know. We're just gonna have to find out.
Gonna just get the fuck out of here. Or just fuck around and find out. Lock this door.
No problem. Hey, what's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Hey, baby, wait. I wasn't actually going... Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night. So you better explain yourself before
Oh,
I
hey,
lose my
Nick.
temper and call the guards.
Welcome to We're Getting the Fuck Off Terrace.
What's up, Nick? We're leaving Terrace.
No way. You're not getting out of this mess that easy. You can explain yourself to the guards if you live long enough for them to question you.
Oh my god.
Fuck him up.
He literally was like, oh, I can't tell the guards because my date for the night. And then he immediately was like, yeah, fuck you. I'm like, bro, you're just as much in trouble as I am.
Yeah, Nick. Malik has finally revealed his plan that he wants to blow up Terrace. We're in Davik's estate and working our way up to the Ebon Hawk. Literally has been here for 3 weeks.
So long.
Literally 3 weeks. Look, you know, when we're taking it like 2 hours at a time, you know, it's not that bad. So we're sitting at just a little bit over 5 hours on Terrace, and keep in mind that you have that first little bit on the Endar Spire. We did that first section you did do on a higher difficulty, and that there was a lot of restarting. So keep that in mind. Let's level up Candace after we finish this. What are you doing now? I think you're doing okay, but I think you should level up Candace.
Yeah.
But no, like the in Final Fantasy VII, like the original one, like Midgar takes up a similar amount of time, about 5 hours out of the total game. And they, when I say stretched out, I mean it in a very positive way. Like, it's very creative. Like Final Fantasy Remake stretched out a 5-hour section to a 60-hour game.
Oh.
It's very impressive, and that's why when I was saying like they could do that with Terrace.
No, I'm talking about Candace's dark side.
Oh yeah, Candace is like a ruthless mercenary bounty hunter.
You know, I'm just about to make him a little bit good, you know?
So, spoiler, you cannot alter party member alignment in the first game.
Yeah?
You can in the second game.
Huh?
That's kind of a weird feature they would admit.
You can, I guess the best way to put it is there's a character you will meet that is a dark side character that will come to the, that could come, you fucked up. I hope you saved.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, you should be
Well, I can
careful.
just go to the autosave. It's fine.
Yeah, you should be careful when you overload terminals. Make sure the terminal's not in the room with you.
So, Candace.
Oh
Oof.
my god. I'm just gonna skip all this dialogue.
Hey, it's almost like you haven't learned your lesson about saving yet.
Come with me. Ah, there's...
Yep. We already seen this before. We're staying here for 3 days. Da, 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 da.
Hey, don't complain about your mistakes. All right, it's not the game's fault that you blew up a computer that you were standing next to. right, Nick? You know, these kids these days, no patience for nothing. Also, you should level up gamers if you're fighting. But yeah, you know. Love gamers. You also.
What?
Now would be a good time. You could equip Candace with some equipment because he's going to start out with nothing, and I think he has a higher armor rating than you do. Yeah, let's give him some good. His blaster is great. You actually don't need to change his blaster.
Cool.
Give him some armor. He's just wearing his clothes.
He'll be fine.
I think. Yeah, let's get him outfitted. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I think with the remake, you know, when and if it comes out, right? There are so many options. I don't think that they will go 1-to-1 as to how Final Fantasy did their remake. I think they will do it the whole game contained. I don't know a lot about Aspyr outside of their porting technology.
I thought it switched companies.
Did it?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know, it's one of those things, like, I hope that a studio that, like,
What can I do?
can do it well would do it. It's like, part of me is like, just have Square Enix do it. Please just have Square Enix do it. I think, like, if Square Enix wouldn't do it, I think a company like Platinum Games would be a really good alternative to do it, because they're so good with action. Like, they make some of the best action games out there.
Oh shit!
Goof.
You see that room?
Yeah.
See that room, Chase?
Yeah.
You know what? This is very Jedi. Throw a grenade and leave.
No, I don't think that grenade's gonna hit it. Okay.
Yeah, what's the most Jedi thing you can do? Pep would agree.
You know, I don't think that it's not Jedi to throw a grenade. I think a Jedi would be a little bit more accurate with that grenade and think about the position a little bit better. But you know, what do I know?
Tiwanawanga.
Ah, gee. Kapuna.
Hey, look. You know,
There we go.
I thought
Some
that
level ups.
I thought that room was gonna suck more.
Some level ups there. Let's level some stuff up. Okay, so here's a trick. All right, you blew the trick, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, but there is a trick to KOTOR. And that is to stop leveling up your main character on Terrace.
Why is that?
You'll see.
But you still level up your party members, right?
You level up your party members, but the main character you stop leveling on Terrace. I believe the sweet spot is level 5 or 6. It doesn't matter. You're playing on easy. We're just doing this for the story, but for
He's
like
level 7.
You're fine. You are fine. You probably won't hit another level up. Before leaving again, which is fine. We're not trying to min-max or anything like this, but the trick to KOTOR is to stop leveling. Yeah, I'd have to look up some guides, but yeah, level 5 is basically when you want to stop. Again, you are fine. Just letting you know. But yeah, there's lots of little things about KOTOR that, like, I wouldn't say are like good gameplay features, but there's little things like that. It's like, yeah, if you don't do it this way, it's a little worse. But don't worry about it.
Sucker Punch would be an interesting developer. Speaking to Pev's comment.
Yeah, it could. I think could. I think
What can I do?
Sucker Punch did Infamous, right? Or am I wrong on that? Yeah. I didn't play Second Son. I wanted to. What was the expansion, the standalone DLC for Infamous with like the neon pink stuff? I played that for like 30 minutes and I liked it. The secret is to lay a bunch of bombs and run bosses through them. You're not wrong.
Like this?
I've tried to. No, those are grenades. We're talking mines. The ones that you keep disabling and not recovering. I think that, yeah, like what would be the one thing you'd like to see rebuild of KOTOR include and get rid of? We've kind of been talking about it. I do think like the final, like the blueprint that Final Fantasy VII laid with its remake, like I very much will. I'm like harping on the fact that like I want Rebirth to come to PC. I genuinely adored the remake as someone who will fight to the death at the game that receives all the praise and deserves all the praise is the original Final Fantasy VII. It's just that good of a game. I want a similar system. It doesn't need to be identical. I want a similar system to that of 7 Remake to end up in KOTOR. I don't think it needs the semi-turn-based D20 style. Not that that's bad. I think that the way that Square has shown how good they can integrate action into an RPG and tell a good story and have like complex systems that work really well together could go great for KOTOR. Because KOTOR is 2 games, I don't think chopping it up the way that Remake did would make the most sense. I was saying earlier that like you could literally make an entire game out of Terrace. They won't, and I understand why they won't. I think that was the passcode for the hangar.
Fuck passcodes.
What would I get rid of? I don't like. I can't think of anything that I would want them to just like leave out of the game. I think that there's a lot of value in the game. Like they have the potential to make KOTOR like the longest game of all time. Like there's so much to this game that they could really expand on it. Like I think they will shorten Terrace in the remake, based on just how Terrace has that reputation of just taking too long. I don't hate Terrace. I like Terrace. Terrace is a cool planet. Terrace has cool backstories and side quests to it.
Okay, cool.
If I would like to see how in KOTOR 2 you can switch characters from dark to light and light to dark. I guess you didn't. Security system to check some of the terminals and see if they have like the you can without computer spikes change some of the use access card. There you go. Access system commands. Open all security doors. Open all spikes.
Not detonate the terminal.
Yeah, don't do that. That would go poorly.
Suck,
Again.
Who would ever do that? I would never do that. Didn't I just open this?
There's one for the hangar door. I don't know if you have it shouldn't need the spikes. Use access card. See if you can do that. the disabled hangar security?
Nope.
Hmm.
Let's just go loot random bodies that I missed.
See, there's that terminal as well. Was that the same terminal you went to?
No, I went to a different one.
Yeah, try that one. Let's see what that one does. Yeah, use 4 speed on that terminal. Use access.
That makes it faster.
Go to the hangar, or the camera on the hangar. Or... Yeah, go to some of the different terminals because you do have the passcode, passcard, whatever it is. That's that guy.
Okay, I guess it was an honest mistake.
Look at that, bribe the guy.
You better pay more.
I know it's not in this area, so you don't have to. I mean, you could go through his stuff. That's fine, I guess.
Hey, you never pass up the opportunity to steal off somebody. That's so Jedi. Oh my god, every single door.
I told you it's not in this area. And yet you... I'm still stuck on like what would I like omit.
I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
We sure about that.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Did you go to the prisoner in this one in this yet?
No.
Okay, I believe there's a prisoner in like a force field.
I saw that. I tried talking to him, but it wouldn't let me do anything. So I just got off the room.
Alright.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace.
Candace Sass level 100.
Yeah, dude, I love Candace. Candace is so good.
Is Candace the guy you're referring to?
Mandalorian. I won't rise.
In what?
You're like, oh, this is the character I can't wait to see.
Let us continue on with what
No, I think HK is probably one of the funnier characters, but Candace, yes, Candace is hilarious. Candace don't give a fuck. Yeah, go to the prisoner because I think he needs to be free first.
Where is this stupid prisoner? Oh, there's more remains. That's the doorway. Where is this damn prisoner? I remember seeing him, but I don't remember where it was. Exactly. That's what's annoying me.
Just check the doors. Check them all. Use the map.
Spice lab, barracks, guest room.
The guest room.
Hangar.
So it's that top one. There he is. There you go.
You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad. I don't have anything.
I love how the one of the options there's a matter reward. Like, bitch, what the fuck?
But I've got
Dude, dark side, baby.
worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the
Wait.
codes to disable the security system protecting
Did you see that glitch?
Upload them onto your datapad now.
What?
You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hands.
Basil still running
Sell it to
around.
the highest bidder, ransom
Oh,
back to
they'll
them.
do that.
Whatever you do, you'll make thousands. It won't.
Cool, can you let me
Here
out
we
of here?
go.
We've
There
got
we
what
go.
we came for. We should get going.
Cool.
Huh?
I'm here.
Now you can leave. Now you can leave Davik's estate. You got the access codes to the Ebonhawk.
I need to get the fuck out of here.
You should save.
Do you know anyone that like loads back in like really early saves of the game?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it where like I do like a new save state. Go to the terminal since you have the passcodes and the passcode. There you go. And then don't overload the terminal. You know, if you had T3 with you.
I know, but I wanted Canderous.
Well, if you had Canderous and T3.
Yeah, but Basil is a tank.
Yeah, but she can't open the door.
Yeah, but she has a lightsaber.
Sorry.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Happy now.
Follow the Sithwing business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Fucking love that.
See? Could T3 do that?
No, he could.
If I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me.
Whoa.
This thermal detonator will blow
Whoa,
it
whoa,
up.
whoa, whoa, wait.
Bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here!
You should loot. You should loot. You should loot. You should loot. You should 100% loot.
Okay.
Uh.
Can I get the other one?
No.
Oh, we're fucked. Time to get the Ebony bot. Yes. Just
Let's get this ship.
let's get the fuck out of here. Was there an item that was super necessary from him? That's why you're telling me to
No.
loot?
No. Yeah. Well, it's really good armor and really good like head visor from Davik.
We're finally off Terrace, people.
You haven't escaped yet.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malik. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Damn, what an edgelord. Jesse must love him.
Jesse's into Malgus. Malik don't fuck around, man.
Let's get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we're getting attacked. So much could go wrong.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters.
Dantooine, baby.
Quickly, to the gun turrets.
Dantooine.
Keep the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Go
You
for
know-
the ones that are close.
Yo, I'm gonna just do the Django method. Shoot a million shots at once, hope it hits.
You are running out of shields, so be careful. There you go. There's one. You got 5 more. Getting fucked. You can turn the whole way around. Don't forget that. And you've got your radar on the bottom left. You're dead. Rest in peace, Eric.
Ripperoni.
Follow the radar on the bottom left. Yeah. And just go for the closest one.
Ripper Magoo. I love
Take a
hearing the
crack.
gunshots and not. Like, I can't do anything, I just hear gunshots.
You may. I wonder if it's.
I could hear the menu.
Huh. Maybe if you can. Yeah, I was wondering maybe if you can close it, reopen it.
Oh no, I'm playing on the Switch. Who could have guessed that?
This is true.
I punished it for not hitting them the first time.
Yeah, gotta follow that follow that radio, or the radar, not the radio.
Which one do I load in first?
Which one has the latest time?
That one.
Yeah. So,
Hopefully this fight. Hopefully I don't have to redo the fight.
you will definitely have to redo the fight.
Fuck.
You know what? Use access card. Use some commands. Yeah. That fight's not too bad.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or later. Look what we got
Oh no, the Sith are blowing up the planet.
Yeah. Save after the fight too.
I was planning on doing that.
Keep saving. Always be saving.
But that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping.
Nick, he's never gonna learn. He's gonna keep redoing these sections. Never gonna learn. I think some people need some healing. And you're not using the shields.
If I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
I think that's the best idea, Nick. I will contribute that. We need like an animation we can throw up every time.
What, during tomorrow's stream, be like, save the game!
Save your game.
Like, we'll be like, man, what did you think of the episode? Herb, you should save the game.
Loot, don't level up.
Wait, before...
Loot.
Before...
Well, loot and then save was what I would do.
Where's the goddamn remains? Am I crazy or where did they go?
He should be back there. You're gonna get fucking wiped again.
It's fine, it's fine. We'll survive. We always do. There we go. It's like it never happened. Yes, just bored. Get the fuck out of here. Malak, yes, I'm evil, blow up the planet, Garr!
You know, you keep making fun of the game because you screwed up. That's not a good look.
But Chase, isn't that modern game criticism?
Yeah, kind of. Nick, I think the new Podwans outro should be, we're the Podwans. Thank you for watching the Podwans podcast. May the force be with you and Harith save your game.
Paris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance.
Which, whether anyone likes it or not, that's the new outro.
Resume the bombardment, Commander.
Yep.
Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Hey, you don't deserve to make the yapping comments. You might be able to skip the real time cutscenes if you hit like start or something like that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna follow the radar on the bottom left for the closest ones. Blow them up.
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Okay, here we go. Let's run this back. For old time's sake.
You got this. Just follow that radar. Keep going right. Keep going right. Yep. Follow the radar. There you go. There you go. This is not going to go well.
Once the ship would turn faster.
There you go. There you go. One to your right, coming up. Follow that radar.
Following it.
You got one behind you coming in. To your left. There you go. One dead ahead.
Got it. Barely. Barely got it. Very Star Warsy.
Look at that ship. That's a good ship. That's a great big
That's
ship.
a damn good ship. And depending on the cutscene that happens. Is there supposed to be dialogue?
Dantooine.
Oh, there it is.
Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one.
Can you
big
revisit
pile of
Terrace
rubble.
afterwards?
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine.
In Star Wars: The Old Republic,
Ah.
it is a really cool part of the Old Republic, because there's nothing there except like remnants of the city.
The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual.
But no, you can't go back to Terrace after this.
After what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness.
So everyone you met just died.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief.
Those nice people in the Undercity, they're dead.
No.
Gadden Thek, he's dead.
Oh no, I'm gonna miss him so bad.
Hey, he's a cool character.
But I'm waiting for this cutscene to finish up first. Typical Star Wars cutscene of like entering a planet.
I think you should play the next 15 minutes.
You think I should?
I really think you should.
Just kind of explore Dantooine for a little bit.
Yes, I think it's. I think this is not a good place to stop. I think a little bit later is a good place to stop.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Koth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
You should play the next 5 hours. Till you've talked
He's not wrong.
Till you've talked
He's
to
not wrong.
Jedi
The next
Council.
5 hours. The next 5 hours are incredible.
But wouldn't that make a better stream if it's just 5 hours a peak?
I think give it, let's say 15 to 20. Let's go until 10:15.
I can't even switch characters?
No.
Well, I
Don't
finally get a
level up.
lightsaber, baby.
No, not yet.
Well,
Don't level up. Don't level up.
Oh, he said don't level up the character.
Don't level up.
Okay.
Don't worry about the equipment. Let's just follow Bastila right now. There's not going to be a combat encounter for a minute.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order? Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine.
Dude, I love how it turns from super aggressive to just like, you know, yeah, you can stay.
You know, yeah, people change.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special
Hot take, Drew Carbon Ship Sith fanboys can't write the Jedi Order well.
Jedi Council. With me, our master.
I have hot takes on Drew Karpyshyn.
Chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with. Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of.
Oh look, different type of councils. It's almost like we just saw that this week.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force.
Like a council of Jedi,
For Jedi training.
kind of, with like Ki-Adi-Mundi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
Of course.
No, there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself,
Broken cannon.
The Jedi training.
Yeah, it is funny. I'll let this scene play out and then I'll go on a little tirade.
Or we can save that tirade for tomorrow.
For an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
Like OSHA and Meg.
Many of our own pupils.
The way that Drew writes Dark Side people is interesting.
We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead.
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go.
What, a Yoda type Jedi? Who could have seen this coming?
Did you see it coming? Did you know that there was going to be a Yoda type character in this game?
No.
Yeah, alright, shut the fuck up.
Oh, bad dreams. Oh. I'm scared.
The dreams are a recurring theme in this game. They do go away. Way into they go way into.
Oh, another dream of Revan. Just wonder why.
The dark side is strong in this place. I
Ooh,
can
it's
feel
Malak
its
with a jaw.
power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting. Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here, I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace. You...
No, I can't even take Bastila with me.
Nope. With the Jedi.
Dude, I just love how he has the same walking animation. It's so funny.
It works. He's just a big boy. He's Big Z.
He just constantly showing his big Z feet.
Hell yeah.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins.
I didn't tell Bastila. Shit, I'm kidding.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force. And
I wonder how this works in the dark side path.
unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together. You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's...
All right, Nick. Thank you. We'll make sure here it saves yet again.
Like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Ooh, do I lie?
You could lie to them.
I thought about it, not gonna lie.
Malak's power grows as more and
It is the path of the dark side.
It is the path of the dark side. It was tempting, not gonna lie.
Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time
I
of
thought about it.
and tyranny, not seen for a
Definitely
Ugh.
did.
Disgusting. How could you?
I know.
Must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen.
Could always lie to them.
I know.
Find out where that takes you.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must
I like how the game spoils for you. What if I don't want to truthfully not fall?
The Pep, when you first played the game, did you see it coming? Because everyone that I've talked to, like when the game was new and no one knew, like I didn't see it. I was like, I knew something was up. I didn't know that was up.
You must learn patience and discipline. The ruins are a place of corruption. The dark side is strong there. We cannot risk sending you there unprepared.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope.
Imagine if like you did the dark side path. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you, and you just choose to go evil immediately.
Intensive training
You
will
can.
prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order.
I mean, would you be surprised if someone played through KOTOR and didn't know the twist?
Others in the Order will
It is.
You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not
Because
be
I know the
afraid to
twist.
turn to her when you need help in your training.
Yeah, I think now most people know the twist. I don't know anyone that I talked to that played this game that was like, oh, I knew it all along. They drop hints throughout the entire. If you know the twist and you go back and replay it, you're like, oh yeah, they're telling you the whole time.
I mean, it's kind of obvious with dreams.
all my years.
Yes and no. If you didn't know the twist and no one said anything, I think it's less obvious. Like it's like okay, now that you know and you're going through it knowing, you're like, oh yeah, that dream is in reference to this, or that like this conversation with that character is in reference to that.
Will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order.
But what about Youngling? What the fuck, KOTOR?
You skipped Youngling. You're like 28.
I'm so old, Youngling.
What do you got to do to prove yourself? What are the trials of KOTOR?
Customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Ooh.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions in everything you do.
Do you know the Jedi Code off the top of your head?
You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding.
Not really. I feel like the Sith Code's more memorable.
Okay. Don't level up yet.
I wasn't gonna level up. I was just gonna put on my robes.
I don't know if you have... Do you have robes yet?
I'll just put on clothing.
RP that shit. Okay, so you need to turn around. There is I believe there's a terminal. Yeah, that terminal to the left, that's your workbench, which you could upgrade some stuff you have now. You don't want to leave yet.
Okay.
You want to do the Jedi Code with, yeah. Here you go.
Tell me about the Jedi Guardian Counselor Sentinel. Oh, this is where people get very hung up on that. Oh, if you have this lightsaber, you're this type of Jedi. You're this type of lightsaber, you're this type of Jedi.
We can talk about that. Keep going down. Oh, they don't have it. Talk to Vandar again.
Greeting. Soon, in the traditions and customs of our order,
Yep.
as handed down from master to pupil for
'Cause I think the first test is the Jedi Code.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. You must now prove you have a Jedi's under.
There's no emotion. There is serenity.
I don't know. Is there?
There's no emotion. There's serenity. Or I think that's right.
That is not correct, apprentice. There is no shame.
You can talk to the masters on the council, and I believe they will tell you it.
I could just cheat.
No.
I'm saying it's a
Do
joke.
it right.
I'm saying it's a joke.
Do it right.
No, I wasn't gonna Google
Do
it.
it
I was just gonna say it's a
right.
joke. I said I could cheat by just asking the Jedi Counselor what the question is.
Good evening. All Jedi must know the code. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawans.
Okay. All right. Go to Vandar. Don't talk to him. Harith.
Yeah.
What is the Jedi Code?
There's no emotion. There's no ignorance.
Nope.
Dude, you're asking me like memorize like a 10 to 15 sentence.
It's easy.
Code.
It's a poem.
Good evening, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no.
Don't write it down.
I wasn't gonna write it down. Just.
I have faith
No cheating.
that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
All right, Harith.
Yes.
What is the Jedi code?
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is the light.
Nope.
Fucking Christ. We are literally slowing the momentum of a stream for a fucking poem.
You can't progress unless you know it.
I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna ask like 15 times, and by the end of it, the chat's gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Oh, thank you, Pep.
Pep. Pep. Oh. Harith, I want you to close the chat right now. I don't want you to look at that.
I'll definitely close the chat. I am 100% closing this chat.
Damn it. God damn it. Pep. How do I ban you?
It's not like you have mod powers or anything. I have all the mod powers.
Report Dyad in the Force.
As handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
God.
These first, you must
Not only does Harith not have the willpower and patience of a Jedi to save his fucking game, he's gonna rely on the chat to help him through the Jedi trials. Just fucking go down the dark side at this point. Like, what the fuck? If you get this wrong.
There is no chaos.
I was thinking about this intentionally fucking it up just to make you laugh. I was thinking about it.
This is so disappointing.
There is no death.
You don't know the Jedi God. You're not a real Jedi. You're a Mary Sue.
You have learned.
Wow, I was almost like I was looking at the chat the whole time. Whoa.
But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi.
Sorry, I just find it so funny. You must memorize it. Pep already put it in the chat. I just wasn't looking at that. Oh fuck, you are
It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own
Dude,
hand. Now it is your time.
All right, here's the deal. You have to do this again. You have to do this again.
Wait, I have to do the whole code again?
No, there's another point in the game where you do basically this again. We're gonna do it now. You are not allowed to look at the chat. You will have to memorize the thing you're supposed to memorize. All right, so it's 10:16. Do you want to get your lightsaber or do you want to wait?
Let's get my lightsaber, baby.
All right, let's do the lightsaber. There will be some combat to get your lightsaber. You can talk to Vandar again to do the lightsaber. Because I think you do have to go out into Dantooine. Or the Twi'lek, whatever his name is.
I just find it funny that you're just like, we're going on about like, you're just like, do not look at the, like, don't look. And then like Pep just puts it immediately in my eyes.
I trust your training goes well. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Zhar is most impressed with
Yeah, Zar, the Twi'lek. I always get these guys mixed up. Yes, he's the one that's basically going to guide you through your training.
You should speak to
Master Dorak.
You have come, young apprentice. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor.
I want you to do this. I want you to do it on your own, and we can have a conversation about this after. When we're wrapping up, we can have a conversation on this.
Color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi.
Oh yeah, no, we've definitely talked about this before because I remember somehow knowing KOTOR was the inspiration behind this.
Yes, it is the inspiration for lightsaber colors, or the leading inspiration for lightsaber colors for a lot of people.
You know how I feel about this debate.
Green is
I have opinions on it.
I have opinions too.
To bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace. Indeed, we shall see.
Oh, I want to use a lightsaber. I don't want to use the Force because I'm a fucking wimp.
Because I'm a bitch.
A woman and her small child are beset by a
Sentinel.
desperate-looking group of
Only good
thugs.
path.
They're menacing her with weapons.
Yellow
and she
lightsaber for the
screams
win.
to you for help. What do you
Rey is a Jedi Sentinel. Fight me.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question.
I'm curious what you're gonna get.
Dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do? Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
What if I just click knock? When it's hit knock.
I am beginning to
My rule in KOTOR is you always pick knock. I don't care what the outcome is, you always pick knock.
You're the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do? Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color do you believe yourself?
Consular.
Wowzers.
You do get to pick though.
But what if I want blue?
You can pick if you want to do blue. If you want to do like lightsaber smashy, do blue.
Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct.
See, what's the point of lightsaber color meaning when I could just pick the thing I want? Ah! Get me out of here.
Okay, now you can. Yeah, now that you have that, you can. Yeah. Don't forget to dump some points into Persuade. It can be helpful.
There we go. That's a balanced character.
Yeah, you're not gonna. You got T3 for all the other shit. So now you kind of can. So you don't really, excuse me, you don't really need the armor feats as much anymore. Stuff like if you want to do two-handed fighting, if you want to do flurry.
See, I know when we have this discussion, Pep's gonna back me up. That's all that matters.
That's not my thing with. You should. I'll tell you what feat. You should do the lightsaber proficiency feat. Wait, go back to feats.
I can't go back.
Yeah, you can. Hit B. There you go. You should scroll down. There you go. The lightsaber up there.
Sorry, I'm blind.
Couple more. Go up. Go up. Go up. There you go. And the next one over to the right. Hit X to add, I think is what it is.
X removes it.
You have one remaining feat. Accept. No, the middle one.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, hit add feat. Yeah, there you go. There you go. This is just gonna make like your rolls with the lightsaber way better. Cure. That's it. And then
versus speed.
Sure. Now you can add. You have multiple levels that you've saved up. This is why they say like stop leveling at level 5, and that means you can have all these force powers to start. Yeah, and just look through the powers, see what you can do. I wouldn't. Okay, you could do that. I wouldn't. But you could do
What would you do?
Scroll down. There's so many. There's so many powers.
Restricted by armor.
There's so many. You can keep scrolling.
Universal
You can
power.
keep scrolling.
There's dark side abilities down here.
Mm-hmm. There's way more. You can keep going. The throw lightsaber is good. I think there's force jump, which is a really good starting ability if you have it.
Where is force jump?
Scroll down. Stasis is good. Force jump it literally brings you to opponents. But
Oh, there's throw lightsaber.
don't do throw lightsaber.
What is a dark side ability? Affect mind.
Maybe it's a feat. I forget. I think it's a Jedi Guardian feat. Yeah, stasis is good because it's what everyone was doing to you, or with that.
Where's stasis?
It would be stun, I believe. If you look at stun and see if it over to the right.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that stasis field, it stuns everyone around you or locks everyone around you. That doesn't have like a saving throw on it. Talk to your boy.
Time to build a lightsaber, baby.
That's it. You got a lightsaber.
Wow, so exciting.
That's your lightsaber. It's
Man.
your blue Guardian lightsaber.
Now, I feel like that's a good point to end the stream because I have a lightsaber now.
Save your game.
Of course.
All right.
All right, time for it's main debate time.
It doesn't have to be a whole ass debate. Pep is gonna be upset with me. I am not against lightsaber color having meaning. I am not in the, well, blue means guardian, yellow means sentinel, green means console. I don't believe that. I think that the Kyber crystal draws itself to you and will determine its color that way. What I don't like is well, it's just the color that the Kyber picked. I think there should be something about you as an individual that determines that. The idea of the color has no meaning other than it's just the color the Kyber decided to be around you. I think, you know what, people can hate me. I think that's lazy. I think there's way more opportunity in storytelling to say, hey, and it's not that blue means you're good with the lightsaber, green means you're good with the force. I think that's like, for a game mechanic, I think it works well.
I also think that's pretty lazy as well.
I think for a game mechanic, it works very well. I think it's like, this is what that character, is. It's a good layout for how you convey what your character is. And you get to change your color later on in the game. But like to set it up to make it for the player to like, be like, this is what I wanted. This is what I got. Cause like you can play it how you want. Like I want to be a guardian, but all the questions I answered, it turned out I was a consular. Well, maybe I should try the consular because like based on the questions, that the idea is the questions you answered is how you want to play the game, kind of. But we're not there. We're not doing that. Like I think the way it works in Fallen Order, where you kind of tweak the lightsaber and the light and it changes color. Sure, that works. But like, why does Cal have a blue lightsaber to begin with? What about Cal made that Kyber crystal go into that color? What about Yoda made it go green? What about Obi-Wan made it go blue? What about Rey made it go yellow?
Pep saying he agrees. When I say they don't have meaning, I mean don't like class roles. It progrades character story-wise. I do think colors have inherent meanings that is dependent on either, but based on a color chart.
I think the color chart is just, it's helpful, right? Like it's why a lot of times red signifies villains, right? Orange should mean something to the user and not mean something because it's been Excel sheeted to have that meaning. Let's just say that not that this is in any way how it is, but like let's say that blue lightsaber kyber crystals tend to shift blue when a person has strong connections with the people around them. So Obi-Wan has a strong connections with Satine and Anakin and Padme and Qui-Gon. Like he's a very personable person. Like Obi-Wan is almost very defined by the people around
Qui-Gon
him.
as well.
Qui-Gon not. Qui-Gon is the person who wants to forge their own path. And I'm not trying to pigeonhole anyone. Like someone who has a strong independent will.
And it also makes sense for Luke as well.
Yeah. Orange between two users can mean something different. Sure. Like just because this, like, you know, I think the way you can write it is you should be able to get a grasp of who a Jedi is based on the color temperature of their lightsaber. And not like cool to warm, but like, hey, when this person has a green lightsaber, we can almost determine some aspects of that character. Like it almost becomes like a narrative point for that character. Not that like, oh yeah, they're green, so they're gonna be like Qui-Gon. Like, no, like if you look at Cal and Obi-Wan, they're different people in very different ways, but they also have a lot of similarities. Like you said, Qui-Gon and Luke share a lot of similarities. And I do think that, you know, Obi-Wan and Anakin having such a strong connection to each other certainly influences Anakin having a blue lightsaber. And when he hands the lightsaber over to Ahsoka and it's blue instead of green because he tuned that crystal, right? Mm-hmm. I might be getting that wrong.
No, he is.
But I think that it's like, look, anytime he makes that lightsaber, it's gonna be kind of blue because of and again, I think that like just something that like I notice is just the relationships that those types of characters, you know, they have familial bonds with people and they have very easy familial bonds. If you look at Anakin and Shmi, like it's a familial bond. And he had that with Qui-Gon and he had that with Obi-Wan and Padme and Ahsoka. And I think it's just one of those things like, not that has to be it, or that has to be the defining factor of a blue lightsaber, but I would like for authors and writers in the future to take lightsaber color and explore that. Not that it has to mean you're blue, you're this, you're orange, you're this, you're green, you're that. I think like having like, there is a meaning behind the color, and it is like this, like, hey, we don't really have a good example of yellow. We just have Rey at this point and some of the people in the Acolyte. And I would love to see how they bring, you know, I think Rey and the New Jedi Order would be a great opportunity to tell that story of like, your lightsaber color doesn't determine who you are, but who you are affects that color.
Yeah.
And I think that would be great. Again, I don't hate the KOTOR system where like, look, the blue Jedi Guardian is the heavy lightsaber, the green Jedi Consular is the Force user, and the yellow Sentinel is the mix. Look, canon-wise, story-wise, does it make sense? No. Gameplay-wise, I think it's great, and I think kind of what you just experienced, if you were experiencing it alone for the first time, that I got that excitement of like, I want to be a Jedi Guardian, and I'm going to answer these questions, and I got the Jedi Guardian.
Yeah.
And like that was very, especially for like a 15-year-old, like that was super exciting. So it's one of those things like I have definitely seen a lot of people have the discussion about lightsaber colors. Oh, it shouldn't mean anything. It shouldn't mean anything. I'm like, I think that just closes doors for the story and lore of Star Wars.
Yep. But I do think that's a good place to end. Also, my stream is lagging like crazy.
Yeah, I noticed that. But yeah. All right. before we end, Aerith.
Yes.
You're off Terrace.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Terrace is gone. Terrace is gone.
Thank God.
Yeah. Whoa. Hold on. Terrace is an okay place. So you're on Dantooine. This is not technically the first time we've seen Dantooine. Dantooine is in Galaxies, and it looks way different than this. It's very purple in Galaxies. Dantooine's a cool place. How do you feel now that your character is... You haven't used any of them. You haven't fought with your lightsaber yet, but your character has Force abilities. And you're doing the Jedi Guardian path. How are we feeling about KOTOR now?
I mean, I feel like the last half of Terrace I was starting to enjoy the game, but now that I see the end of the path, I'm kind of more excited.
So this is the opening of the path. You're going to be on Dantooine for a minute. You're going to meet some new people.
Okay.
And then the game's really going to open up. Like this is... Dantooine's not nearly as long as Terrace. Like not even close.
Okay.
None of the planets are as long as Terrace. You can definitely spend a lot of time on each of the planets. But yeah. I'm excited to see the path you take. You almost lied to the council, which...
I was tempted for a minute, you know. I did think about lying for a split second.
I'm glad you didn't. I think you will enjoy the light side path more. The thing is I do think the dark side path... you don't have to play the game again. I think the dark side path is... You could watch a recap on it.
Can I just like Google and be like, what are the choices?
You would need to watch like a final chapter playthrough of the dark side. Because I would get into really spoiler territory.
Okay.
Of what can happen to the game if you go dark side. There are planets, there are places that shit goes down when you go dark side. And I think they do that really well. I think no BioWare game since this game has done it as well as this game. But final thoughts on KOTOR 1 as of right now.
You know, like I said earlier in the stream, I think I'm significantly enjoying it more than I have in the past. Because I feel like in the past it just kind of was like, oh God, let's just get through this. Now I'm like, you know, I'm like see a pathway, I see plots developing. I'm now a Jedi. It's like I said, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm like, I have something that I'm working towards. And if you give me that, I can start enjoying it more.
And what I found to be interesting, and it's like, and not to toot my own horn, but I knew it was going to happen, is you know of the spoiler in the game. You don't know every spoiler. And it was very fun to watch when Malik says, wipe the planet off the face of the map. And you were like, oh, what? What is he doing? There are lots more moments like that in the game. It is not just the big reveal everyone knows about. There are way more things like that are going to happen. No other planet, spoiler, no other planet gets destroyed. We're fine there. But there are revelations. The guy that came up to Malik has a very interesting story that I think you'll enjoy. There's lots of stuff to see that I think you'll enjoy. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everyone who was in there. We had the real Revan himself in the chat earlier. That was great.
But I'm confused. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thanks everyone. I will be back next week. We have Acolyte thoughts tomorrow evening with Nick, ND Wise Guy, who was in the chat as well. So thank you, Nick.
I mean, for the couple viewers in here, I guess I'll spoil something interesting as a guest who we have on for tomorrow.
Oh, I don't even know this. This is a spoiler for me.
This is a spoiler for you. We have Jordan at Wikipedia themselves tuning into the podcast.
Oh, that's sick. I'm sure he's ready to give all the canon reasons why the Acolyte is woke, and you shouldn't watch it because you're being paid by Disney if you like it. But that's where we're going to end it, I think. So tune in tomorrow night to hang out with Jordan from Wikipedia and Nick and all of us at on the Pod Ones. And Harith.
Yes.
Save your game.
God, There, the stream just ended.
Perfect. Well, that was good. You got your lightsaber. I'm